for somebody to lie about having a specific thing because it can damage communities. It can damage the perception of people that actually do have things such as Tourette's, people who are autistic, people that do have ADHD. It can put a very negative light on those people and damage them on the long term. So what I want to do in today's video is inject a little bit of nuance, because that's a word which I think a lot of people on the internet need to discover.
I was about to ask that.
Something which a lot of people don't like to have, and it's something that we will be having today, where I ask the question of why does this keep happening? Seriously, why do people keep faking having Tourette's, ADHD, being autistic? Why? Why do they do that? And also I need to ask you the question of, is it time we just shut down this app known as TikTok? And that was a trick question, because obviously the answer is, well, obviously you should subscribe to my YouTube channel, because yes, I am asking you very politely. And
get to the video, you little asshole.
Miss Kate is dead.
Also, I need Elphaba to understand what she is doing.
Look at that! Look at that!
Who actually do have these disorders. But yeah, let's finally.
I knew that because Jen told me about the appendicitis shit. Gotta name some more.
Faking Tourette syndrome.
It was wrong of me to say I had Tourette's. That was wrong. I'm very sorry for that, because, you know.
See? See, people of Elphaba friends.
I think I need to stop. So that's why I've got bullet points in front of me, because this is helping me kind of stay on track. I was never mocking it though. I would never mock that.
Yes, you fucking were.
Know how hard it is though, because the only people that know how hard it is to have Tourette's, to truly know how difficult it is to have Tourette's, is shockingly enough the people that actually do have Tourette's. And also the term "I was never mocking it" is also a complete and utter joke. Simply pretending to have something is a mockery in itself. You are mocking something because you are pretending to be that specific thing. I'm pretty sure that's the actual Google definition of mocking. Yeah, you can see it literally here. Mockery, an absurd misrepresentation or imitation of something. That's literally what you are doing. And honestly, I think it is very absurd to pretend to have Tourette's, and you are definitely imitating it. So, you are definitely mocking it. But I guess the definition of actually mocking something is a little bit different for Elphaba. I think by what they mean in terms of mocking is that they weren't making it look silly or stupid by faking tics, because people have actually come out and accused Elphaba of faking tics. As you can see in this video here, it definitely does seem that she is faking some form of
Bear in mind, she pecks her nose or she pecks his nose and fucks and eats it. Shut up.
Mannerism which could be associated with Tourette's syndrome. Despite that video, and despite the video of her, you know, clearly admitting to faking.
Okay, he's not going to be too scary for the pups, I mean. Oh, you'll be fine.
Having Tourette's, she actually went on the offensive and denied faking tics.
I can see why you think this, but I'm about to show you some more proof.
And the text that fact was, "Welcome to Tesco. Welcome to Lidl."
Yep.
That this is not me doing Tourette's, so this is a video that has been taken out of context. So if anyone
No, it fucking hasn't, you dickhead. I watched that video of him doing it.
This was a thing, and here's my cousin.
Nothing. All of a sudden, she went like this, and I said, "What are you doing?" She goes, "That's my Tourette's." Let's go.
This video has been taken out of context.
Okay, so you've gotten the context there, because apparently the clip was apparently out of context, and that's all good, that's all well and good, but there's a little bit of a problem. Me did a little bit of research, didn't I? And I found a clip where Elphaba seemingly is having tics.
Tourette's. I'm not sure if that talk works or something like that. You know, when I had my doctor's appointment for my back, I got fed that.
Listen.
Because I started ticking in the doctor's office, which was not fun. Accidentally.
Bear in mind, in the doctor's office, this person here put a fucking green screen and copied and pasted a screenshot of a hospital on Google Images and put it on green screen to claim that she went to hospital. She went to hospital for a different occasion, not for the conditions that she fact about.
And the sneeze is forced.
I'm sorry.
That is fake. That's a fake sneeze. He's faking it.
Now, that definitely didn't seem like a skit. That didn't seem like a little funsy. That seemed like somebody seemingly having a tick. It was literally referred to by the other person in the live stream. And honestly, it seems that the comments are very clear to point this out. And you see, we're coming into a bit of a problem here, a bit of a contradictory
supposed to be a tick.
Timeline, pretty much. Because what we've got here is somebody who was at one point admitted to lying about these things. The next, we have DMs about how she speaks about how bad she is at lying, and we will actually get into those DMs later in this video. But also, we now have her seemingly actually admitting that she may possibly have Tourette's.
I can show you my referral if you want to see.
I don't need to
That
see
mother was bomb. That mom was the best.
See, this woman, she has
I
a
follow
daughter.
it.
She has a daughter. Let me talk. She has a daughter who has Tourette's, who is medically diagnosed, and he decides to make fun of that. While then she was getting the full feedback of it, and that poor girl has a daughter, and I communicated with them who has Tourette's. Don't fucking make fun of Tourette's because it's not nice and it causes people to have seizures. Trigger warning.
Yep.
Was the same as I wouldn't want anyone to ask for our referrals, but I do think that you really do need to reconsider.
I'm sorry, but who thinks that's a female? No. No. No.
The things that you share and the things that you say, because you are actually hurting a whole
community of people in various ways, and time again you're apologising for stuff and you're not meaning what you're saying.
No, pause that for a second. Pause it.
Time, and I steer clear of all the drama, but now you've directly impacted my child who suffers with this disability. It's not a fashion statement, Elphaba.
No.
Not.
No, it's not. I'm really sorry. Of course.
And if you've genuinely got tics, then fine. I am the first person who will be there to support somebody. Ask anybody. But I'm telling you now, if you're lying about it and you're faking it, that is absolutely disgusting.
No, I'm not lying about it. I can show you proof, I promise.
My brothers, sisters, and listeners, I am.
And Elphaba, if you're watching this video, you scruff-bag prick.
Hang on. Do you notice before you press play? Phil, hang on. Do you guys notice that every time he gets called out and somebody with actual facts or has a child or a family member that actually has that problem and he's trying to be authentic, he nods very quickly and it's not sincere nodding like, oh, I'm very sorry, but he does this fucking little pecking nod that he does all the time because he's been caught and doesn't know what to fucking do. Yeah. It's a bullshit apology. He's not paying attention. He doesn't care.
About actually watching. And I think the person that they were live streaming with clearly was also a little bit confused when they called them out on this. But the response to getting called out was, well, you know, I haven't faked having Tourette's since the last time. And obviously, that's an insane thing to say. But also, surely that in itself is an admittance.
I don't need your proof and I don't need your promises because they don't mean anything to me. But you just need to understand the bigger picture of what you're saying. I've watched your last video about how you were saying you were going to take some time out again within 5 minutes. And the first thing I see is everyone going on about.
Well, I'm sorry, but if you look on the FYP, Louise, you'll see how to get her account back because Elphaba stated she will get her account back. Yeah, whatever.
How you're faking Tourette's.
Oh, I haven't done anything since. I haven't done anything like that since. I've just been singing on live stream and performing and doing makeup. That's what I've...
Let me just say something. Defying gravity! Yeah, whatever.
And by that, she means faking Tourette's. So she says, I haven't faked Tourette's since then, but she also says that she's had a referral, and it's all a bit confusing because there's these DMs here as well.
What the fuck is that?
That's the chicken necking. That's the fucking I don't give a shit what you're saying.
Very confusing. What is actually going on here? And honestly, I feel like this is a case study in reasoning that we kind of need to submit to the US government of how and why we should delete this application, because everything that's been going on throughout this entire video, and we're already like halfway or quarter way through, but is this not a real reasoning and understanding to why TikTok just kind of needs to go? I know like they had a whole debacle in America about deleting the app or banning the app. Maybe it's the one thing that we should actually, you know, let the government do.
Oh, by the way, the USA have now going to be banning the app because of Elphaba. So you have to thank Elphaba for getting the USA ban, because they started a trend in the USA about how mistreated people are doing against Elphaba. So the USA government are backing up Elphaba and deleting the app for Elphaba's backup.
But with all of these contradictory statements, it's very clear that the person they were streaming with was pretty much picking up on these lies and just messes of statements, and they called this out once again, and it resulted in this.
But do you realise what you're doing to different communities of people, or are you just so self-absorbed you don't see it?
Oh, what is it you're holding?
Pardon the advertisements, I can't be bothered to pay for premium. So
You already are. Comes from Better 4 in cinemas March 28.
Sell to millions of Vinted members across the UK. Earn a little extra, spend a little extra.
No, I realise. I'm sorry.
No, but I don't think you do. And sitting there putting your
face
head down
down.
saying sorry, I genuinely don't feel like you are. I feel like, yet again, you've been caught out at something and you're just trying to make peace and trying to make everyone feel sorry for you and be a victim. Because trust me, I've got a 16-year-old next door who is far less a victim than anybody else on this planet, especially you.
No, of course, and you deserve to be heard. That's why I kept you. You're valid, of course, 1,000,000%.
That's why I kept you.
Sorry, I mean that with all my respect, because that's amazing.
So if you're saying, I don't understand. Okay, so hang on. Why are you apologising? If you're not faking it, then why would you apologise to me?
Oh no, I'm apologising because, I'm apologising for all the hate I've gotten and stuff like that. That's why. And I'm sorry that you thought I thought you were against me. That's all. I thought you were against me. That's all.
Gaslighting.
There is somebody that's just been absolutely caught for all of their lies in one moment. I mean, it's truly one of the worst excuses I've ever heard. She's saying sorry because of the stuff. What is she even saying here? Now, my friends, I completely understand why a lot of people want me to go absolutely ballistic and mental and get the pitchforks out and just start screaming and going mental. I actually get that, because what she is doing here is an extremely damaging thing for a multitude of reasons, which I will explain later in this video. But I'm not going to go crazy. I'm actually going to have some nuance, because Elphaba, to me, after some observation and research, is clearly somebody who gets a lot of shit and clearly has a lot of issues and problems. And it seems that Elphaba on a week-to-week basis apologizes for something, and I'm just gonna try and be.
no, don't try and be anything.
All right, Miss Felt, I'm making you smaller. Miss Felt, I'm making you smaller.
Okay, girl.
Do you guys understand? Like, let me pick apart that whole body fucking language that when he's sitting there with Jody, okay? The fact that he's sitting straight, okay? But a little, every so often he goes like this, which means he's not keeping eye contact, which means he's not really listening to what she's saying. So when he does this, it's the nodding as the way he's doing it. It's in one fucking ear and out the other. And he's only saying things, gaslighting, so that he looks like he's coming out as a nicer person when he's actually knowing what he's doing is wrong. He doesn't give a shit what anybody else says. We've seen that for 3 years. He doesn't care. He's doing it to stop her from asking and drilling him, because you go into the innocent fucking head down like he's being shunned. And then all of a sudden he's like, but that nodding is like a little child that doesn't hear a fucking word you say.
Yeah, exactly. And then says, I understand, but inside I don't care.
That's right, Jenna. He's just thinking, is she gonna shut up yet? That's exactly what that quick nodding, see, Lisa Marie says it, it's how a child would react.
Yeah, and see the fact, right? See when they talk.
Don't play no more of his face. Fuck. I don't want to hear his voice.
Let me play one more video, because it's really important, right? You see this one? It says in this video, when Maria comes round, Maria's not her mom.
Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Now, I just want to speak on the Elphaba situation.
Maria's not his mom?
Yesterday, Elphaba.
No, she comes round to the house. It's not his mom.
And I guess a persona that has been happening for quite some time now, especially doing the makeup, and that persona is her
That girl is working hard.
called Alpha underscore bitch. Yes. Once again, I did.
What's your question, Bex?
Alpha underscore bitch, aka Alpha bitch. I want to talk about the whole Maria situation. So Maria is supposed to be there for moral support, right? You know, Elphaba was feeling down, feeling attacked because of the whole JoJo situation that has occurred, still occurring with, you know, the cops being called Greater Manchester Police.
What do you mean two thing? What are you putting the fingers up for?
Because I'm touching my face.
What?
Because I'm touching my face.
I'll put it off. It's okay.
No. If you want to play it, go ahead.
No, because I don't know.
No. I was trying to get Jen's attention. Don't worry about it.
Who's Jen?
Jen.
All right.
Sorry,
okay.
what's up, sweet?
Because you said of course you can, and I was doing this as in keep eye.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying my best. My eyes are a bit fuzzy.
Well, I made Norse fucking mod too.
I guess forwarded against Alpha, but now I don't know where this charge is gonna go. To be honest with you, I've talked about this as well.
Let's forward it a wee bit, shall we?
Yeah.
To describe that somebody may potentially be under the influence of substances.
I'm invincible. I'm the most invincible bitch on TikTok, 5UK. Absolutely. Right, so Rosalie telling me to off myself. I really appreciate your fan energy it's giving. I really want your attention. Thank you so much. Would you like an autograph? I can give you an autograph.
Category is drug abuse.
Right, anyway, so
Trigger warning.
And we're going to put on some nice foundation. That's what we're doing. And we're just going to have a nice little blend. But you know what? I absolutely love it.
Oh my god, it's not a government witch. I love her.
Thank you.
Hey girl.
How's JoJo going? Oh, not for long on this app. That's all I can say.
Right, I'm going to give up on that. You can expand me now, because if you go on YouTube, type Elphaba Ron Doherty, you'll see a lot of videos on how she's been narcissistic at their penis heads, and you could do it. So I rest my case. See if anybody believes in that.
So they've already said stuff that's already been on YouTube or on the FYP or somebody else has stitched. That I take and use because they've said it out loud themselves. I don't go in their lives and screen record their entire lives.
But by the way, the Observer has YouTube videos on Elphaba as well. So if you look at the Observer on YouTube, Elphaba makes her return after her main account was banned, and there's Elphaba posts on Instagram story and addresses a misunderstanding.
I'm following the Observer on YouTube. I am.
Yeah. Oh, Observer, hi girl. Yeah, so there are your YouTube videos there, darling. I think you already know that anyway. You've got your YouTube video. Yeah, so you know the crack.
So think about it. Where is it that I get my information and then I flip the script and say a lot of bad shit from his own fucking mouth, but I pick apart his lies because that's what I do.
And to be quite honest, right, you see Belfast hated him. Couldn't seem to fight gravity for shite.
That's the thing. Jenna. Okay, I'm gonna drop you down, Miss Faith. I love you so much. You know I do.
There's 3 boxes. Can you not bring her in?
Yeah, but I'm narrowing down the people because I'm gonna be ending this live in like 5 minutes. So the less people in my boxes, the less so much going on.
But why can't I stay up? Why can't you drop anybody else?
Because I do this almost every night where I start releasing people.
Don't drop me, please.
You can drop me.
Hang on, I'm trying to get Jenna. Where's Jenna? Where's Jenna on here? There's Jenna. I'll bring Jenna. I got Beezle Bob. Do you care if I drop you down?
No, it's all good.
Thank you. Hang on, Jenna. Trinity, are you okay if I drop you down, love?
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, fine.
All right, we talk soon. Have a good night, love.
Yeah, you too. Bye.
Bye. Oh, shit. I didn't know they were going to say bye that quick. Okay, hang on. Let's do... I can't make a fixed panel. Fuck off. I am not that big. There we go. All right. Jenna, you said you had a couple questions. You got a couple questions. You got 4 minutes. Because I got to end this live and I got to take a shower. Night, Troy. Unmute yourself, love. Here, I'll give it... there, I undid your microphone.
Killing myself laughing here. I am so untechnical.
That's okay. What do you have to ask?
Hello.
Hello.
I just wanted to know about this whole cancer situation because this is the first I've heard of this and I'm fuming about it.
Okay, so in the beginning of their journey onto TikTok, they were listing off things about themselves as self-diagnoses when they had the really short hair. And they said possible FAS, they're talking about tics, they're talking about, or Tourette's or whatever, they're talking about autism. And then they go, they said something about bowel cancer and he goes, that's a big possibility. Like he was doing a whole list of things by self-diagnosing.
I don't understand why somebody would even wish that upon themselves or want to be dishing that out online. Like, what?
And don't worry, I made Norse a mod. Okay.
I really don't understand it.
No, there's people. Jen lost people to cancer. I've lost people to cancer. Sissy Court has lost people, and Miss Faith has lost people, and so has Norse. And and Miss Court is a survivor of cancer herself. So why the fuck would you be joking about that?
Exactly. I think I wrote it. I don't know if it's sent. I wrote it earlier saying I was diagnosed at 16-year-old with bone cancer, and I've had 14 spinal reconstructions. And I tell you something, it ruins your life. It's taken everything from me. And why somebody thinks that.
Yeah, they were saying that because they had IBS issues because they eat like shit and shit their pants and fart like they do uncontrollably and burp. They sit there and say that that's because they have the self-diagnosis of, oh, I might have bowel cancer because of that problem. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. Isn't that Munchausen? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's Munchausen. What did you call it the other day, Jen?
Health anxiety. Apparently, when he was a kid, he got diagnosed with health anxiety because he always used to panic that he was going to get appendicitis.
And Tony had confirmed that in the chats today.
But that seems a bit strange, for it to have been branded.
Every time he gets a twinge or a pain, he automatically thinks the worst thing.
It's a hypochondriac.
That's also, it's also hypochondriac, but the
I was just about to say that.
A big possibility. It's just not Munchausen by proxy.
It's not by the caregiver, it's by themselves from the hypochondriac. It's the Munchausen, because Munchausen by proxy means a caregiver, a nurse, or a parent or a guardian of some sort is feeding and doing that to you.
Yeah, but
self-wise.
Munchausen is self-inflicted, so he would have to be hurting himself or giving himself something to make him ill, which he isn't. He's
right.
He's just like you say, health anxiety. Every time he gets a twinge or something, it's automatically the worst thing. So like his liver was hurting because he'd been out on the ale. So he's automatically got liver disease because his liver's aching.
And then he tried to get his mom to confirm it, and she's like, "What is wrong with you again? Or what is wrong with you now?" And she's like, "Oh, I don't talk about that."
It's more hypochondria than anything else, because that means that you think that you have all of this.
Yep.
Absolutely.
It's sick.
It's sick. It is.
9 o'clock, y'all. My ass has got to take a shower, and I have to respond to whomever had sent me 1,000 DMs right now. And the activity.
Guys, if anybody wants to come to my live after her live, I'm doing part 2. How about that?
Go to Miss Faith and let me know how it goes tomorrow about what's going on in Miss Faith.
Thanks for having me,
live, guys.
Love you all. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
We love you.